I don't know. This seems like an easy answer for me. Unless it's something I don't know about Quicksilver, this is easily the Flash. I do not see him lose. I have not seen or read any comic, and I didn't read them all. So I'm not saying I'm a comic specialist, but I have read a lot of them. But I haven't seen any situation where Quicksilver is changing time, like going different timelines and Speed Force, all that stuff. You know, I will say he was disrespected in the Avengers movie. You telling me he got hit by them bullets? The same Quicksilver where if you seen the X-Men, this brother removing. So what's the difference between that and the one in the Avengers writing? That's all that was, because he did not have to die. He could have been there, moved them bullets, moved the people out the way, let the bullets go by. You know, but, you know, I think he got disrespected there. Still doesn't change the fact, though, that Flash is a lot better. I could be wrong. Instead of me trying to explain, let's just see. Let me know in the comments who you would choose. Oh, hold up. I always like to give a shout out when I react to videos. Shout out to Death Battle. And I'll put the original video in the comments below, I mean, in the description, so you can see it for yourself. All right, here we go.
A long, long time ago, mankind began to walk.
And then we ran. And ever since that moment, we've been pushing speed to its very limit. Or in this case, past the point of absurdity.
The Flash, DC Comics Scarlet Speedster.
And Quicksilver, Marvel's fast-talking Avenger.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. From Wonder Woman to Superman, there is no shortage of DC heroes capable of achieving superhuman feats. But only one is truly synonymous with speed itself.
The Flash. Ah!
But before he became
Flash, he's gonna win. It literally had to be something I don't know about Quicksilver. Oh, hold up.
Barry's lacking in the whole living parent department.
One day, after returning home, he discovered his mother had been murdered, and his father had been wrongly convicted of the crime.
Knowing Dad was innocent, Barry vowed to clear him of the crime and became a forensic scientist for the Central City Police. But dear old Dad died before Barry could set him free.
Racked with grief, this only strengthened Barry's resolve to find his mother's real killer.
And on one fateful night when he was doing some sciencey stuff, he got struck by lightning and then fell into some chemicals.
Now, normally, this would be incredibly fatal. But since this is comic books, Alan was imbued with the power to move his body at incredible speeds and became the Flash.
Flash. I remember that. I used to watch that as a kid.
You're probably thinking, okay, cool, he's like fast enough to run across water now, but there's a whole slew of other benefits that come with his new power. Like accelerated healing, enhanced strength, the ability to absorb kinetic energy from others, a brain that works faster than a supercomputer, and the ability to throw lightning.
To do any of this, Flash draws his power from the Speed Force, an extra-dimensional energy source which, when synced with the living being's bioelectric field, amplifies and distorts their perception and placement in individual time versus time outside their own field.
What?
In layman's terms, it's kind of like the Force in Star Wars, but instead of Jedi tapping into its power, it's comic book speedsters.
I see.
Think of it as its own dimension that the Flash can use as a power source and also enter on his own whim. Plus, it's pretty handy for getting the Flash out of jams when an author writes him into a corner.
Sure. Also, while other speedsters like Max Mercury and Wally West use the Speed Force, Barry is actually the one who generates it. And boy, can he do some ridiculous stuff.
When push comes to shove, he can easily break the speed of light, over 670 million miles per hour.
He once rescued everyone from a collapsing apartment building, then used the public library to learn everything he needed to rebuild the whole place. And then he did it, all before the cops showed up.
That's crazy, bro. I never
He can run on clouds.
Oh, that's creative. I like that.
He does this by vibrating his feet in such a way that the ice crystals within the clouds are collected underneath him to provide footholds, which is an affront to science.
That's crazy.
Speed Force, whiz.
Anyway, his brain is fast enough to perceive events in less than an attosecond. He
I
once
love
called the
Quicksilver. I
Justice
just
League
don't see
supercomputer
it. I don't
slow,
see how
which,
he's going to
by
beat
the
Flash
way,
here.
process at 100,000 trillion calculations a second.
The Speed Force.
What just happened? I thought I was tripping. I was like, wait. The video got quiet. What? That ain't me. Hold on.
Also, it is possible for
Oh,
others
there it
to
is.
disrupt Flash's connection to the
Maybe it was some
Speed Force,
copyright thing that they
making
had
it
on their
easy
video. They
to
had to mute. That's how YouTube is, for those who don't know. If you notice a mute in a video, it's usually because of a copyright thing they have to take off. I'm sitting there like, I thought I was tripping. I was like, okay, is there something wrong with the video? Alright, here we go with Quicksilver. Impress me, Quicksilver. I mean, he's already impressive, but let me see what...
Things one must sacrifice stability and push one's limit past sanity. And few people embody those words better than Quicksilver.
Wait, who said that quote?
I did last week when I got my sweet new dune buggy and jumped that lake.
No, you just said, hold my beer, and drove it straight into the water.
Well, just come on, stay on topic. Quicksilver goes fast.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess your fake quote kind of applies because Quicksilver's life has been anything but stable. I mean, his origin story is absolutely insanely
tricked into believing Magneto is his father. Oh, so that's not his real father. This whole time I thought him and Wanda were his kids.
Convoluted.
Huh.
I guess that's what happens when
I gotta research that
movie
to see who was his
studios
real
both
family.
inadvertently own the rights to the same character.
Yeah, don't worry, I got it. Basically, Quicksilver and his twin sister, the Scarlet Witch, were born Pietro and Wanda to a pair of gypsies named Django and Maria Maximoff. But as babies, they were kidnapped by a guy they call the High Evolutionary. He experimented on the two children and then returned them to their parents. Only now they had super cool powers. But Pietro and Wanda were later tricked into believing that they were the mutant children of Magneto, abandoned by their mother and handed off to gypsies by a cow lady midwife.
What the hell?
You know, it doesn't even matter. They're the kids of gypsies and they have super cool powers.
Well, with all the instability in his personal life, it's no wonder Pietro Maximoff has been known to bounce from alliance to alliance. Like when Magneto saved him from an angry mob, he joined the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, where Magneto gave him his sleek costume and his new name, Quicksilver.
But when Magneto got his ass kicked, Quicksilver joined the Avengers. Because what's loyalty when you can't even keep track of who your dad is? I wish I at least knew where my dad was, though.
Probably as far away as possible.
I need to hear more about his powers, though, to see what would make him better than Flash.
All this hopping back and forth across the line in the sand is that Quicksilver's had training and experience from both sides of the spectrum, from the likes of Captain America to Mastermind.
But really, when you're fast enough to disappear in the blink of an eye, who wouldn't want you on their team? After all, Quicksilver is all about speed. He can heal fast, think fast, learn fast, and of course run around really friggin' fast.
He can run around an opponent so fast he forms a tornado, sucking away the oxygen and suffocating them.
Some of the same powers of Flash.
Easily run on water and maintain
I need to see some
speeds of
Speed
more than
Force stuff.
700 miles per hour for extremely long periods of time. And if things are looking serious, he can crank it up even further and become fast enough to outrun a radio wave.
Radio waves are a kind of electromagnetic radiation, and thus travel the same speed as light, meaning Quicksilver can run well over 670 million miles per hour.
Much like Wiz seeing himself.
See,
in
that's
the
what
mirror every
that
morning,
that's what the
Quicksilver
Avengers
has survived
Quicksilver
some
should have
pretty
did.
terrifying things.
Yeah, hey. He has taken a hit from some of Marvel's strongest heroes, including Hercules, the god of strength himself.
He doesn't even flinch at the destructive shockwaves made by his own speed. And one time, he ran up a mountain so fast, he accidentally launched himself into an airplane and fell 39,000 feet down into the ocean. And survived! Man, that's crazy to think about.
Speaking of thinking, his brain can process and retain information so quickly that he memorized Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata by ear and could play it himself in just about a minute. A feat which
That's great talent. I don't see what
to perfect.
it is to beat the
Despite
Flash, though, unless I
having
missed the
calming
point.
and refined music, he's incredibly impatient and has been known to lash out in anger and annoyance.
Why does that sound familiar?
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you!
I rest my case. Quicksilver also has a tendency to run headfirst into danger without thinking things through.
Rest your case? I'll rest your case!
Alright, just don't trip on that.
Ah! Ah, I hurt my balls! Just finish the rundown!
Well, despite his brashness, Quicksilver is a tragedy-hardened speed freak who I wouldn't cross for even a second.
Oh, I get it. You're supposed to stop me. Go ahead, try. Next time, try a little harder.
Yeah, Flash is winning
Alright,
this.
the combatants are set.
Flash
Let's
is
end this
winning
debate
this.
once and for all.
There was more
It's
talk
time.
about his character than his actual powers. And, you know, Quicksilver's great and all, but that ain't enough to be the guy who can literally change time and all that stuff, do the speed. Like, speed. I was waiting for that kind of power. So, does him and Flash have some similarities? Of course. I mean, of course. But overall, yeah, Flash wins by a lot. I don't see him losing this. Like, I don't know. We heard a lot about Quicksilver's characteristics than his powers, where most of Flash was about his powers. But we'll see. I could be wrong.
Time for a death battle!
Let me know in the comments who you choose. Should I put this up here? Probably, yeah. Is that cat? Yep.
Please stay calm, miss. I'm coming up there. No!
Have no fear. Quicksilver or Flash is there?
I got her. Wait, who the hell are you? You trying to steal my spotlight?
Seriously? You've been living under a rock? I'm the Flash, all-star hero, fastest man alive.
Fastest? Bullshit, that's me. Let's race to Japan.
They're so
What the
fast.
heck?
They can do a
I
whole
got
race
time.
before you fall.
Okay, on the count of 3. 3.
Hey, cheap trick, pal.
I got another one for you.
So that's how we're gonna do this, huh?
The fact that Flash is stopping from time to time and still catching up to Quicksilver.
Catch you later. What a loser.
Hey, man!
That's the third time Flash caught up to him.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, Flash is not losing this. That's the third time Flash caught him. This is cool though.
Too slow.
He got hit. Now let's see. Oh, I thought Flash was gonna catch him again. They're trying. This video is literally trying to make Quicksilver look good, and as soon as Quicksilver gets his shine, Flash is gonna turn on and win by a long.
How's it feel to
Wait,
lose, Chuck?
by a long. Wait, win by a lot.
Let's turn this around.
What?
Oh, crap.
God damn it!
Flash is gonna win by a long mile.
Alright, Flash, so you're fast. But I'm stronger and smarter.
Prove it, tough guy. Okay, this is getting dumb.
Flash?
The hell? What's going on?
You're in the Speed Force. My Speed Force.
See?
I'm sure you feel
Chris didn't even know what
the
that
raw
was.
energy coursing all around you. This is the source of my power. And here I am king.
Yeah, I said it. I literally said it. Quicksilver gonna look good in the beginning. He's gonna be written well, and then Flash gonna turn on and be much stronger than him. Dang.
Ew. Well, at least you beat me here. Huh. Bye.
There you go, catch the girl. Oh, they even go back to that? Well, we know he probably called her after that.
Things hurt.
As fast as Quicksilver is, the Flash is just much faster.
Yeah.
Quicksilver clearing the speed of light is great and all, but the Flash has gone 10 times that.
Which would put him at more than 6 billion miles per hour.
This is not a
Plus,
fair
Barry
battle.
can pull other people into the Speed Force and fight them there, giving him a home field advantage.
In addition, the Flash's brain can process events in less than an attisecond. And in case you're wondering, 12 attiseconds is the shortest period of time humanity has ever been able to measure. This means that while Quicksilver's Beethoven feat proved he can think over 500,000 times faster than an ordinary person, the Flash can think many trillion times faster. He had plenty of time to predict every perceivable action Quicksilver may have taken.
Quicksilver had the upper hand in formal combat training, but when you're fighting someone who can move, think, and act way faster than you,
Yeah,
there's not really
doesn't
much
help.
you can do. You could say this battle was over in a flash.
The winner is the Flash.
As soon as Flash turned it on, Quicksilver had no chance.
Next time on Death Battle.
Alright. So yeah, not surprised with that one. Flash is one of them S-tier superheroes. Sometimes he can be written as very weak, but anybody who really knows the Flash, it ain't many that can compare to him. So, and he's not even my favorite superhero. I love the Flash, but he's not even my favorite superhero. But I mean, doesn't change the fact whether if he's my favorite or least favorite. Doesn't change the fact of how powerful he is. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know in the comments. But actually, I'm curious to see what some said in the comments. Yeah, I mean, who else knew from the start that Quicksilver was going to get clapped? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Reverse Flash would have been better for Flash, but I mean, I know why they do death battles. So yeah, anyway, wasn't a surprise. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me know who you chose in the comments below. And yeah, shout out to Death Battles. I'll talk to y'all later.